What's your name?
My name is Troy, and I'm 33 years old with a baby face.
All right, Troy, what do you do?
I'm a family nurse practitioner with over 7 years experience, and I also recently started my own company, Hotline Health. It's a telemedicine company geared towards men, but I'm qualified to help everyone. And
Okay,
I just love being an entrepreneur and helping the community, and that's what I do.
very nice. What are some things you like to do for fun?
Mainly, I love to travel. Mainly, of course, experiences either in the Caribbean or Italy. I just love new experiences. I'm spontaneous. I'm also an adrenaline junkie, so either
Okay.
from hang gliding, scuba diving, river rafting, jet ski, and then basic also like basketball and
Okay.
just eating, nice cuisines.
Nice, nice. Now, what are some things you look for in a woman?
I look for first and foremost a Christian woman, mainly love God. Another plus is if she does attend church regularly, like I do, and also if she can hold a note. I love to sing, and so maybe do a little duets. Would be nice,
Okay.
and go from there. And mainly someone that
Isn't it funny? If you've watched these shows before, all the guys who come and talk about they want a God fearing woman, they always never get matches. Almost all the time. It's like women, I don't know, it's like women like it when they are the ones who talk about how they like a man who fears God, a God fearing man. But if a man says, I want a God fearing woman, for some reason they never get a match. I don't know if you have watched Pop the Balloon before. Also, he kind of, he has a good job. He's God fearing, adventurous, travel. Those are the things women usually say, especially on dating apps and even on these shows that they like. So I'm not surprised that most of the women didn't pop their balloons yet, because it's like he has a good job, he's dressed well, he's not ugly or anything, and then travel adventures, the women, he seems like a catch, but let's see.
that has a caring spirit and just a sweet person.
Got it. Now, what are some of your deal breakers?
Mainly someone who smokes,
Mm.
and just not a pleasant attitude, and someone who can just be peaceful, but also loves to try new things and just have fun.
Okay. All right. Well, we did get two pop balloons. Let's head on over there and see why they ended up popping.
All right,
All
definitely.
right, come on. Okay, if we can have your name and age.
Hi, Babyface. My name is Layla Elise. I'm 29.
Okay.
And Layla Elise, what do you do?
I am a real estate investor and I also just got into project management.
Awesome.
Okay, so why did you end up popping your balloon?
So I really love your demeanor.
Okay, thank you.
Very calm, very welcoming. I feel very comfortable.
Appreciate it.
Unfortunately, we just don't align in terms of like the church,
Okay.
you know?
That's fair.
I am an adrenaline junkie too.
Okay.
But yeah, the church, that's a big thing we wouldn't align on. I think that's very foundational. It's very important.
Yes, yes.
And then, yeah.
All right. I respect that, definitely.
I mean, unless someone is very, very strict with the church thing, for me personally, it's more important for someone to be a good, kind person than someone who attends church every Sunday. Now, the chances that someone who attends church every Sunday is going to be a good person are high, right? But if you had to make me pick, sure, you don't go to church, you don't do this, but please be kind, be respectful, and be a good person to other people. So I feel like personally, the church thing shouldn't be a deal breaker. Shouldn't make you miss out on someone. You guys connect on other things, and that's the only thing. Unless the person is full of shit, then okay.
Now, is Layla Elise someone that's your type?
Yes, definitely. She's beautiful. I love the color she has, and it complements her well.
Thank you.
Thank you. And we did get one more down over here. Let's head on over there. Okay, let's start with your name and age.
Kendra, I'm 29.
All right. Nice to
Kendra,
meet you.
what do you do?
Nice to meet you too. I work in sports. I'm the head of a marketplace for an NIL network.
Okay, very nice. And now, why did you end up popping your balloon?
Just not aligned religiously, but you're dressed so nice,
Appreciate
so
it.
attractive.
Thank you. Thank you
Yeah.
so much.
And now, is Kendra someone that's your type?
Yes, definitely. I like the accessories she has, and I see she has style with the white shoes. So definitely.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All right, thank you. Let's head on back.
Now he's dressed well. My kind of style. I don't know if the shirt is more like a, it wouldn't be a first time meet shirt. If it was just fully red, maybe. The hurt on the shoe. I'm just being picky, guys. He kind of has my style, apart from the excessive hurt on the shoes and the shirt. I don't know. Should have been just either fully black or fully red. To me, that's what I would go do. And I would just go with the full black shoes without the hurt. That's just me.
All right, so we do still have quite a few balloons left unpopped.
Okay.
Go ahead and ask these ladies a question. Just help you narrow it down. See who's more
Okay.
your type.
Definitely. So, what would you say is one interesting or unique thing about yourself?
Okay.
Good
Let's
question.
start right on over here. If we can have your name and age first.
Hi, Babyface. I'm Serena, and I'm 29.
Okay.
And Serena, what do you do?
I work a regular 9 to 5. I drive coach buses, and also I'm a full.
Man, I gotta say, for me, she has a banging body. So for me, even if this lady seems to have a better looking face, maybe a little bit prettier than her, I would probably pick her. I like the body. Obviously, I like the sexy dress, but for sure, I think I would go with her. I'm a body type of guy.
Full-time student for pre-nursing.
Awesome. There you go.
Yeah.
Definitely. Nursing connection.
Ah. Now your question was, what's something unique about yourself?
Correct. Yeah. Unique or interesting about yourself.
Something interesting is that I shoot pool and I work out 5 to 6 days a week.
Okay.
So,
Definitely the fitness.
yeah.
Awesome.
Let's go right on over here. Your name and age.
Jordan, I'm 27.
Awesome. Nice to meet
Jordan, what do you do?
I'm a therapist and I also own a small business.
you. Great.
If you want to just go ahead and answer his question.
Yeah, so aside from being a therapist, I'm really, really into herbalism.
Okay.
So I'm actually working towards becoming a registered herbalist, and I think that's pretty
Great.
interesting.
Awesome.
People say female therapists are a red flag. Is that true? Are they crazy? Do they read your mind? Do they read too much into things? Do they overthink things? What do you guys think? What's your experience? Comment down below.
Awesome.
All right, let's go on over here. Your name and age.
Hi, my name is Candy and I'm 29.
Hello.
Candy, what do you do?
I am an HR professional and I am also a travel advisor.
Okay. Good.
Yeah.
Good.
And if you want to just answer his question.
Absolutely. So, one interesting thing about me is that I love travel as well.
Okay.
So I think that's one of the things that we could really connect on is just being able to travel. And I truly believe in living life and not just existing. So.
Man, these days, whether it's social media, dating apps, if you find a woman who has no travel in her bio or on her social media, you're lucky. Almost every woman these days travels. I don't know where they get money from. There's even one time I asked a girl, she just told me, oh, she came back from her trip, I think Jamaica or something. I asked her on average, how much do you think you spent? She said, I don't know, but she said between $3,000 to $5,000. I was like, what the hell? So for me, what I hear when a woman says, I love a man who travels so we can travel together, all I hear is, I want a man I can travel with so he can help me pay my expenses during the travel. Because if you're going to travel with a woman, best believe you guys are not going 50-50. And best believe she expects you to pay most of the accommodation and food. So
Definitely.
I think that's
100%.
important to really experience life.
sure.
So, yeah.
Totally agree.
Let's go on over here. Your name and age.
I'm Tanisha. I'm 29.
And Tanisha, what do you do?
I'm a real estate agent and a part-time server.
Okay.
And then if you want to go ahead and just answer his question.
So one interesting thing about me is that I actually like anime.
Okay.
And also pretty nerdy things.
Right.
Like Lord of the Rings as well.
Cool. Cool. Hey, everybody likes what they like. Yeah.
So that's what I like. Okay. Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you.
Let's go on to our last lady over here. Your name and age.
My name is Naya, but I go by Naya Monet. I'm 26 years old. I'm in the beauty and wellness industry, and something interesting about me is I do modeling, acting, and music.
Awesome.
I love all things beauty. I'm actually getting a degree in that. I love helping people, making them feel beautiful, and understand that health and beauty and wellness is a commitment. Self-care is really
Yes,
important.
important for
I
sure.
do understand, and I love that you like to travel, and I like the way that you carry yourself as well.
I appreciate it so
there you go. Again, travel, right? Told you guys. Better watch out.
much. Thank you.
Let's head on back. Let's head on back. All right. So I am going to now hand you a pick.
Okay.
It is time to pop these ladies' balloons. So let me
I watch all the clips, and now it's my turn.
It's your turn. Yes, yes, it is. Okay, so I am going to have you pop. Let's go with one balloon.
One balloon.
Yes, based off of what you
Alright.
see, what you've heard, whatever it may be.
Okay.
Let's see who he pops.
Okay, all right.
Very sorry.
Why did we end up popping her balloon?
Just I love her.
She seems surprised, like. Wait, let me go back. Did you guys see how she looked?
Okay, all right.
Very sorry.
Look
Why
at
did we
her
end up
face.
popping her balloon?
Look at her face.
Just I love her style. You
Oh my god. She's like, what the hell?
know, the black. Mainly, I think just initially just the physical attraction.
Okay.
Okay. Fair enough.
But yeah, and I love the hair, the color, you know, everything.
Okay. Thank you. Let's head on back. Okay, go ahead and ask our beautiful ladies another question.
Okay. If you was to describe yourself / your personality as an animal, what would it be?
Wow. Let's start down there and then move
Okay.
back.
That's a good question. Personally, I don't know. I think I would be a combination of a bear, a lion, a panda, and maybe a bunny sometimes. Who knows?
All right, let's start with you.
I think that I would be a cheetah.
Okay.
I feel like I am majestic and kind of fast in a way.
All right.
And yeah.
Good.
So for me, I would say probably a bird.
All right.
Because I feel like I have a free spirit. And like I mentioned before, I really like to enjoy life. So I would say a bird.
Definitely like that answer.
Over here.
I would say a lioness because the lions are known to be the king of the jungle. But if you know anything about them as creatures, the woman is actually really the homestead for
Yes.
for them. So
And over here.
I would say I'm a cat. And a cat because cats are very independent. They love to sleep and love to eat. I love sleep and I love eating. And also, cats sometimes need their
Man, I like her dress. I like her dress, but I like her smile. Look, she has like you can tell she doesn't have too much makeup on. I like the smile. I don't know. I like her.
space, but they come and they're very affectionate and they come up
Definitely.
under you. So I'm pretty much like a cat.
Cool.
Okay, it is time to pop another balloon.
And I would say, can I answer it?
Oh,
too?
yeah, let's go ahead and hear yours.
Yeah, so I would say that for me, it would be more of like a bear. I am a leader. Pretty much, I'm also a nurturer, especially being in the healthcare field. And also being strong and powerful to even protect the home and my loved ones. So, yeah.
Okay, nice. All right, so off of these responses you've heard, let's go ahead and pop one of those balloons.
Just one.
Just one.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
All right, why did we end up popping hers?
I think I love all the responses so far. Definitely, I think the compatibility, especially with the anime and the things, I think just it wouldn't gel well with me. But you know, I love your smile. I love the pearls. And yes, I just think off of the vibe.
All right, and now why did you have your balloon unpopped for him?
I think that he has a really nice style. His career is really intriguing, and I would love to learn more about it.
Thank you.
But yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
Perfect, thank you.
Appreciate it.
Okay, we do have 3 ladies left. Let's have you ask one final question.
One final question.
You're probably like, man, I came with 2.
Can I check my notes real quick?
You have notes? Oh,
Oh, he came ready. You know, I prefer this rather than the guys who come on and they have no questions. You know, you gotta ask the questions so that people know that you mean business and you are very selective. You know, so I'm glad he came with his phone and he has his notes. That's good. He knows what he's looking for. That's good.
yo, he came ready. Okay. Let's check those notes. Yeah, see, he said I'm finding my match today.
Sorry. Okay, two-part question.
Okay.
But what are some qualities you look for in a partner?
Okay.
And what do you feel are some elements for a successful relationship?
Okay. Let's
That's a good
start on
question.
over here.
Good question.
Some qualities I would look for in a partner is a man that's considerate, number one. A man who has some sort of relationship with a woman figure in his life. That shows me that, you understand women and femininity. Somebody who is loving, who loves affection, a leader, a man with a plan. I love intentional man. And the second part was
Qualities of
I feel like she just described me. Baby, slide into my DMs right now. You just described me. You described me. I swear to God, you just described me. I feel like we connect. Hit me up.
a partner?
important things for a relationship.
Correct, yeah.
Communication, but comprehension along with communication, because you can have great communication within a relationship all day.
True.
But it's about, do you understand me when I'm talking, or do I understand you when you're talking? If it's something that bothers you, can I bring that to you, or can you bring it to me?
Yes.
And without arguing. And
I agree with that wholeheartedly, because so many times people think communication is about saying what you like and what you don't like, but you also have to be willing to listen, to also understand where the person is coming from. Because remember, it's a relationship. You don't just say what you like and that's it. And if someone doesn't do it, you are out. No, you got to be willing to listen, but also be confident enough and open enough to say what you don't like. Because some people just stonewall, silent treatment. That shit doesn't work.
and not every disagreement is an argument, so we're able to disagree with each other.
Love that, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, let's hear from you.
I feel like those two are gonna connect. I don't know. He might be attracted to her, but I think she should be a good match for him.
Okay. So I look for emotional intelligence
Okay.
in a man, and I know that's a very common phrase.
You're right. Emotional intelligence. Everyone throws around emotional intelligence every day. Like, I'm like, where did this word come from? It's, to me personally, you're either intelligent or you're not. The whole emotional intelligence. If you're intelligent, you can control emotions. You can, you know how to react in different situations. It's not about emotional intelligence. You're either intelligent or you're not. To me personally.
And I think it's misused a little bit. Obviously, it's about understanding your partner, but I also think a component that a lot of people miss is understanding your own emotions and being able to articulate those and control them. So emotional intelligence on both of those levels.
Yes.
I also look for a man whose manhood is not grounded in anything external. Right. I want a man who is confident in his manhood and who he is,
Yes.
regardless of me or anybody else. And then I think, to answer your second question, what's important to me in a relationship is obviously communication, both ways, and also the ability to, again, communicate how you're feeling in a productive way.
Yes.
And then secondly, an ambitious man, right, who's not intimidated by an ambitious woman. I'm a traditional woman.
How are you going to... I don't think any man is intimidated by an ambitious woman. The issue is many ambitious women tend to want to step on top of their man. They want to throw their careers, especially if she makes more money than you. She's always going to try to show you that, hey, listen, I make more money than you. She's going to throw the money into your face. She's going to have that energy, the bossy woman kind of energy. And most men don't like that. So it's not that guys are intimidated. It's like, sure, you're ambitious, you have a good career, you make good money, but like, don't throw that in my face, because guys don't care. Because at the end of the day, unless you're paying the bills, it doesn't matter. You may be ambitious, make good money, but if at the end of the day, the man, you still expect your man to pay the bills, don't try to disrespect him and, be bossy, bad attitude and shit like that.
Men, right? And I find that a lot of traditional men, although I am looking for a traditional man, they often are intimidated by an ambitious woman. So
that tells me the way you bring your ambitious attitude in a relationship is the issue. It's not the man. You know, you can be an ambitious woman and still soft and feminine. You don't have to be, I'm a boss ass bitch, blah, blah. No, you don't have to do all that.
Yes. Got it.
And our last girl here.
Yes. So some of the things that I look for in a man is definitely compatibility. I want to be able to have a friend, first and foremost, in a relationship. So definitely compatibility. I also look for qualities, someone who has a relationship with God. So you mentioned being in church and those types of things. I do a lot of mentoring and tutoring of children, and I also am very active in the church community as well. And then also emotional intelligence. So one that has already been mentioned, but for me that's really huge because I want someone who is able to understand my emotions as a woman, understand my emotions as your partner.
Yes.
But also understand your own emotions and how to regulate those in conversations or conflict and things like that. So in a relationship, I think the biggest thing is definitely emotional intelligence and communication. So again, comprehending is one thing and being able to communicate is another. So it's, both go hand in hand for me. Yeah.
Definitely.
Good answer
Ooh,
for sure.
those are good responses.
They are.
Yeah.
They are. They came with the heat. They came
Yes,
with the
they
heat.
did. All right.
I like how she explained everything, and you can tell she understands what she's talking about.
So you do have to pop one of their balloons, unfortunately.
Sorry.
Okay. All right. Why did we end up popping?
Come on, man. That was my favorite. But man, maybe this is God's sign. So, baby girl, slide into my DMs. I told you you were describing me. He's not the man for you. He doesn't understand how beautiful you are. Hit me up.
Popping her balloon.
So, for starters, I love the color. I love
Thank
the
you.
dress.
Thank you.
Mainly just out of the three remaining, I just feel like I'm more gravitating to them too. But I do love the eye contact you gave when you're answering questions and things like that. All of those small.
Look at this smile, man. Look at the smile. And you can tell. Well, she did say she goes to the gym, so I can tell. Look at the smile. Look at the eye contact. My goodness. I love this.
Key things I pay attention to.
Right.
Okay. And now, why did you have your balloon unpopped for him?
He's a very handsome guy, carries himself well, and he speaks really well as well. So,
Appreciate it.
and I love the outfit. I love for my man to
Thank you.
have,
Thank you.
some nice and, classic on. So,
I appreciate it.
yeah.
Okay. All right. Our two remaining ladies. Any questions for our guy? Okay. Let's start right over here.
I actually wanted to ask you to define in your own terms what it means to be a man, but since you already mentioned your religion, what does it mean to be a God-led man?
Godly man, definitely. So for starters, without Christ, where would we be? And so mainly for me growing up in the church, but as well as I've seen how God's hand has moved and blessed me along different trials that I've been through. And so using him as the leader in everything that I do, in decisions that I make, and maybe trips I want to go on, or business ventures. And so with prayer and fasting sometimes, that's where I get the guidance. And so I see that is really important, and so, I don't hate on anyone else who likes to do it on their own way, but I know with me, God is important, and without Christ in my life, that I wouldn't be the level I am.
Thank you.
Yeah, welcome.
Any questions here?
Yes, I have a lot of questions, but what do you like to do for fun?
So, like I mentioned, of adrenaline, but so on a simple level, things of singing, doing a karaoke, sometimes playing board games, going to participating in a dance class, say like a Zumba or a hip hop class. And so I'm definitely loving to switch things.
Man, he seems to have all the answers the women be looking for. I feel like he went and studied all the answers, or maybe all the questions usually women have, and he's just telling them what they want to hear. I don't know. That's just me.
Up. And so I don't like just a boring, stagnant life. And, there's beauty in all things. And so, yeah, those are a few things to list.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Do you go out at all or anything like that as far as like a social life in that regard?
Oh,
Well, he told you he likes to travel. You said you like to travel too, and you guys would connect. So clearly he goes out to do stuff.
yes, yeah. A few of my family and friends label me as a social butterfly. And so, yes, I am more outside than not. There's rarely a day when I'm in 24 hours. Like, it yeah, that's not me. And so
Okay.
I'm all for the social events and sometimes even planning things outside or even church related too.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Ooh, y'all came with all the heat today. All right, it is time to pop one of their balloons. Who are we gonna pop?
Can I ask one last question? Just on where they live, that's all.
Okay, let's do that. That's a simple enough one. All right, where do you live?
I'm actually nomadic, so like I said, I'm a therapist, but I work fully remote.
Okay.
So I travel wherever I plan on living. I'm currently staying in Texas,
Okay.
but that'll only be for a couple more weeks.
Okay.
Okay, where do you stay?
So I am in North Carolina, Charlotte, North Carolina.
Charlotte, North Carolina. I've
Yeah.
been there as well, yeah. Okay.
Where are you?
I'm based out of Phoenix now.
Okay.
Yeah, originally from New York, but I'm here now for the past few years.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, with that information, who we popping?
Let's see.
One key question. It'll be quick. No, no.
He's gonna mess up his chances, man. It's like they're ready to go. Look at the way she's opening her eyes. She's like, again, another one, another question.
It's not actually a question. Well, it's more of a statement. Please.
Okay.
Okay. I have.
Ooh.
Oh,
Okay. Well, I guess never mind that. I was just gonna say that I have a son. That's all. If it was a deal breaker for anybody, but that's it.
Okay.
you could have just waited to share that information on a date, right? But you're treating this like it's a normal date. On a date, you can tell the person, "Oh, I got kids," or whatever. Because if they're gonna reject you here because you have a child, they're probably gonna reject you on the date because of your child, or maybe not. But I feel like you shouldn't have shared that information unless they asked you for that. So looks like he lost one. Let's see if she accepts him.
Okay.
Yeah.
We do. I'll come back. Actually, no. Let's go here first, then we'll go to her.
Okay.
So why do we end up popping?
I understand there's a lot of beautiful women up here, but I feel like when you get narrowed down to two, I want an intentional man. I want you to be able to choose what's best for you. So
Okay, sounds to me like she was afraid he was gonna pop her balloon. No, she's using reverse psychology, talking about lots of beautiful women. Or maybe she didn't like him like that. I don't know. But yeah.
That's fair. Yeah, I was just mentioning that I had a son. That's all. But yeah, that's fine.
Okay. So now he did say he has a son. Is that a deal breaker for you?
No. How old is your son?
18 months.
See, this is why I said he shouldn't have shared this information. He should just waited till they get to the date and then share the information. Look at the way this one is looking. Should have waited till you got to the date and then share that information rather than share that information out here. Now you're gonna lose out. I think she's gonna pop a balloon.
Yeah, that might be just kind of
Okay.
young.
Yeah, and that's fair.
So-
And that's why I wanted to mention
Yeah,
it. Yeah.
yeah. I don't have a problem with the kids, but I just don't do the baby mama drama, and I don't know that you have any of that.
I was previously married for 11 years, but yeah, there is no
Okay,
toxicness.
okay.
But I just
Yeah,
wanted to mention
yeah,
it. That's
he
all.
just seems really young though for the son, so
Okay.
I understand. No
Yeah.
judgment.
No, for sure. That's why I wanted
You're
to
gonna
share.
pop. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's head on back.
Yeah, I just want to be honest.
Man, you should have just held that information till the date because seems like they liked him, right? All he had to do was get to the date. They could have overlooked the fact that he has a child because he has the means to take care of the child. He's a nurse. He has just started his own company, dressed well, everything else they liked. But it's like he kept giving them reasons to reject him. And if one girl rejects, most times others are going to be influenced. Because I don't think she rejected him because he has a child. She rejected him because this one rejected him first. Anyway, what do you guys think? Full link down below to Arlette Amuli's channel. Comment down below, subscribe. Peace.